Hello everyone, I am the host of the YouTube channel Wang Yiba Inc. Sub. Nice to meet you again. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the hottest news of the day. And here's today's news.
Why does Wang Yibo, who seems to be social fear, become a social cow? When I mention Wang Yibo, I believe that many people's brain reflex arcs must show, aloof, less talkative, and self-contained. It is clearly a social fear. But the actual situation is that in Yan, the brothers maintain and feed them in various ways. In 101, not only the students obeyed, but even the director laughed at Wang Yibo's sue the director. In Hip Hop, Boo Boo, Yi Yin, Yang K, Nielsen and other great mountains rushed to a wave of king bombs like a tsunami, but they couldn't hold them back. Mentor Dapeng is willing to tailor the big screen movie enthusiasm for Wang Yibo and has high hopes. CCTV and other mainstream media have established Wang Yibo as a model of positive energy for young people in the new era. Looking at it this way, this is clearly a social cow. So, why does Wang Yibo, who seems to be social fear, become a social cow? Meow Pig may wish to analyze one or two. 1. The appearance of anger and resentment. Speaking of Wang Yibo's appearance, even if there is a hobby of picking bones in the egg and a delusional person who hopes everyone is black, they have to admit that Wang Yibo was angry and resentful that day. The skin is as thick as fat, the eyes are as bright as stars, the temples are as cut as swords, the movements are like the wind, the sitting and standing are like a bell, and the body is handsome. The body is tall and straight. Meow Pig's stupid pen can't write what Wang Yibo's classmate looks like. Although Yan cannot represent everything, who can refuse to be pleasing to the eye? Especially in the current era when Yang Wu is in power, licking the screen is reasonable, and the three views follow the five senses. Such a jade tree facing the wind, cold and arrogant, noble and peerless elegant sun, standing in front of him, it blinded Aretao's titanium alloy dog eyes. At that time, if you can't open your mouth and buy legs, and suffer from social fear, there is a high probability that it will not be classmate Xiao Wang. 2. Earth-shattering strength. Undoubtedly, Wang Yibo's status today is the result of his sweat and tears, with real swords and spears. It is roughly estimated that Wang Yibo has won more than 50 major awards since his debut, such as the Most Popular Artist Award in the mainland, the mainland's annual Trend Artist Award, and the Forbes China Top 30 Elite list under the age of 30. Etc. Starred in more than 10 influential film and television dramas, such as Chen Changling that made it popular, the big screen production Frozen, Rain and Fire and 3 positive energy films The King of the Sky, etc. Accumulatively released more than 10 songs, including the singles No Feeling, My World Code, and 20, etc. Accumulated more than 40 endorsements, including Chanel Global Ambassadors, heavyweight brands such as the global spokesperson of Lens Home Furnishings and the brand ambassador of Audi Elite Club. Serve as more than 10 public welfare image ambassadors, such as Winter Olympics ambassadors, skateboard promotion ambassadors, China's top dancers promotion ambassador and other titles with huge influence. He also has a variety show with super, powerful players, such as serving as a 101 tutor. The One Wave Wang Bang led by him won the Hip Hop champion for 2 consecutive years. He is also the resident host of Everyday Upward. He won the Asian Motorcycle Championship Group D champion. He has a huge fan base of more than 40 million. He took his love to the extreme, and single-handedly created his own business empire. As of 2021, its commercial value will be top of the list with a high score of 96.99. A person with such strength is king, even if he does not say a word. We have to give our knees, right? 3. Unexpected surprise. Look at Wang Yibo. Tell the truth, there is a small thought in my heart. Look at this kid, how can he speak amazingly in the face of this situation? For example, every day, Wang Han asks a very provocative question. What should you do if your girlfriend is coquettish with you and you are busy? Looking at the replies of the other guests, it was quite satisfactory, with all kinds of coaxing, but when the microphone reached Wang Yibo, it was obvious that the people on and off the screen were breathing heavily. See how Wang Yibo coaxes. As a result, Wang Yibo really lived up to expectations and said, busy. Think for a second. Like the filming scene of Enthusiasm, Wang Bo boasted a lot, claiming that when he was young, he could turn 50 in a row. As a result, Wang Yibo's sentence the amount of hair shouldn't be, that's not bald. Ended the battle. It made our Boji almost hit Boji with a small fist. Hip Hop Hot Pot Bureau. The director kindly reminded Wang Yibo to be in a hurry, and also very sympathetic with the relief of you are busy with you. We can all understand you. If this matter is left to ordinary people, then he will definitely run away. After all, he is really in a hurry. And the owner has also done a solution for us, which can be said to have both inner and outer face. But who is Wang Yibo? Just skipping the polite words, the pair of bright eyes stared straight at the beef, digging away with chopsticks. After pressing it into the pot, he said slowly, I have to finish the beef before leaving. Perfectly staged the drama of as long as I'm not embarrassed. It's everyone here who is embarrassed. It's like this always unexpectedly creates a little surprise for you, even if you are a social cow. What can I do? 4. Consistent quality on the outside. Wang Yibo can't go far no matter what. And support him all the way. The biggest behind the scenes hero of the green light all the way is actually still himself. It is he who is upright, candid, and has the same excellent quality. He said patriotism, that is definitely on the front line of patriotism. During the contract period, Nike is tough. What is even more touching and even shocking is that the person who has done such an earth-shattering event, afterwards, there was not a word of sensationalism or a word of goodwill, as if this was just a trivial matter. He said that for public welfare, not only donating money and materials, but also going to the disaster area in person, on a rickety boat, deliver relief supplies and search for survivors. The most impressive scene from Miahu is Wang Yibo standing in the turbid river. I delivered instant noodles to the upstairs residents' homes, but due to the long distance, the instant noodles fell into the water. At this moment, Wang Yibo hurried over to pick up the floating noodle bag, but was stopped before he gave up. Here, Meow Pig has to say, isn't there a joke on the internet? Saying that Wang Yibo laughs for a second is another price. Although the words are rough, the truth is not rough. If Wang Yibo does not go to disaster relief, he will use these few days to take pictures, doing endorsements, attending events. It is not difficult not to make a lot of money, and it can also offset the losses caused by donations. Afterwards, despite the infamy of flying all over the sky, Wang Yibo still didn't say a word. He said that if you fight hard, then you must sway your blood. In hip-hop, as the captain, he can command from the sidelines, but he played the whole court, and in order to highlight the characteristics of the players, he would rather change himself to adapt to the style of the team members. He said, to be an actor, you must have the appearance of being an actor. All the real people on the set appeared, and the black mud between the nails in Frozen, Rain and Fire said everything. He said that he would definitely be able to do it, regardless of whether he faced a mountain or a deep stream. You can always trust Wang Yibo has become an open secret of internal entertainment. This kind of arrogance and courage is really not something that a young man in his 20s can have. In the face of such a stern man who is sensitive in deeds but not in words, do you still care if he speaks 3 words or 5 words? 5. Empathy for envy. Don't be a puppet that lets others manipulate emotions, and stay indifferent to negative comments. Ignored, broken and stinging, attacked, mocked and provoked, Wuggen is the best response to harm. Wuggen gives me a brave heart and not fear. How many people have tears in their eyes when they hear this song? Because what he conveys is the desire to stand up for yourself in people's hearts, but in the face of reality, there are chicken feathers, 2 pools of dog blood, and 3 sledgehammers. What we are used to saying is I'm too hard. Then a person who can stand upright and shout I can, a person who can not only stand up to himself but also make meritorious deeds is tantamount to a miracle in the eyes of all living beings. Wang Yibo is such a miracle. He is equivalent to carrying the sincere wishes and dreams of many people through trials and hardships. Such empathy and envy, let us see Wang Yibo's success. In fact, I silently remember this success in my heart, and motivated myself to move forward. Therefore, when a person with great looks and excellent abilities, creates surprises and touches anytime, anywhere, with a pure and transparent soul, let us see from him that the person who was the original self appeared in front of you. Did you still need him to say something? The answer is no, because he himself is the best social postcard. The warmth is powerful enough to open up the indifference and estrangement in any human world.